Hi YouTube, my name is Eric. If you haven't clicked the like and subscribe button yet, click the like and subscribe button right down there. My name is Eric, and I have a channel that's based around addiction, mental health, mental illness, depression, anxiety, suicide awareness, and making it through everyday life. Why? Because I'm an addict. I lost a wife and a father to suicide. I deal with PTSD, ADHD, depression, anxiety on a daily basis, and no journey's worth going alone. So click the like and subscribe button, and let's do this together. Hi YouTube, my name is Eric. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit the like and subscribe button. Doing a lot better than when I shot this video. It was very anxiety ridden, and I don't know, I have trouble making it out the door sometimes. I have trouble being around people sometimes. My anxiety hits me like no other. We all go through it and nobody sees it, and everybody thinks it's all in our head and just, you're anxious. There's a difference between anxiety and anxious. Anxiety is not like getting up there and because I'm gonna meet somebody new, or I have to talk to somebody new, or I'm going into a new dealership. That's anxious. Your palms are sweaty, throwing off a little bit. It's almost like a fear. The definition of anxious is right here. Now, the definition of anxiety is a lot different. I mean, it feels like I'm crawling out of my skin. I can't make it out the door. I can't do my dishes. I can't do my laundry. If depression sets in, I'm not taking a shower. I mean, the definition of anxiety is right here. As you can see, they're both very different. They're not the same, and so many people mistake them for the same. So many people take, social anxiety even, which I have, and say, oh, you're just anxious. No, I'm not. I've shared this video yesterday on Twitter right here. Play it for you because it hit me really bad yesterday, especially when I forgot to take my meds, and I fly a lot for work and go to a lot of airports. Here's the video right here. Putting this together, and I wanted just to share this because I talk about sobriety and anxiety and all that stuff. So I just dropped off my rental car. I haven't taken my Adderall today, and it kicks in my anxiety. As you can tell, the rental car place behind me, it's not super busy, and it had me freaking the fuck out. And I'm 6'4", I'm a big guy, and it's one of those things that it's hard sometimes when you do feel alone, that people don't understand, They don't understand what it's like to be in there and have your own security bubble, and they come within 5 feet of you, and that's too close. I mean, I'm outside in the cold because I'm more comfortable out here waiting for the buses to take me to the airport than being around people. And it's mad social anxiety, and it hits, and people don't get that a lot of times with our illnesses or what we battle in our head. People don't understand that you might look normal on the outside, but inside you're fucking freaking out. Just like here, it's like I don't want to be around anybody. I'm not looking forward to going into the airport. The buses just keep unloading people, and I don't want any of them around me. It's really amazing. I mean, I can tell you this, if you haven't taken your medication, definitely take your medication. I know I have to get on this flight. I'll be next to people. Luckily, I put my headphones on and I go into my own world and play video games on my phone. That keeps my sanity. But you're not alone, man, in any of the mental challenges that you face, because I face them too, and I know what it's like. It's a fucking battle sometimes. So I don't ever share this side of me, and I wanted to just to bring awareness that, like with this, I'd rather stand out in 25-degree temperature than be around any other human being right now, just because it freaks me out inside and I feel like I'm crawling out of my skin. As you can see, I wanted to share that because a lot of my videos, I'm very fired up and I'm very passionate and excited about what I'm doing. There's also another side of me that gets hit with depression, that it's hard for me to take a shower. It's hard for me to change my clothes. It's hard for me to just keep pushing through sometimes. Support is everything. Knowing that we're not alone is everything. Knowing that we're not a burden is everything. Knowing that, we're not a problem to our family is everything. Even though our brains will tell us differently, just like my brain will tell me that I can't do this, I can't get out that door, I can't make it today. Today is too much, and all I want to do is stay in my bed and sleep and hope that I wake up and tomorrow's a better day. That's what it's like sometimes. You're not alone. That's the only thing I can keep always stressing in all my videos, is you're not alone. I'm going to share with you my morning that was just anxiety ridden, because when we don't take our medication, it throws off our day tremendously. It throws off the next day when we take it. It was a hard morning for me. Forced myself to make sure I took a shower. I forced myself to go out of the house. We look so normal on the outside, and inside is such a completely different story. Doing this video because yesterday I posted on my Twitter, got a lot of responses from it, just showing what my social anxiety is like. Don't ever forget your meds. Like yesterday, I forgot my med. It screws you up so fucking much when you do. Because then, like today I took them and it shocks your system in a sense, especially if you're ADHD. I get like extremely overwhelmed by realizing how much I didn't do yesterday, and now that has rolled into today, that it ups my anxiety. I deal with a lot of social anxiety. I don't have agoraphobia where I have trouble leaving the house. I don't like to be around people sometimes, and I just call it peopling. Like I don't people good sometimes. When I'm working, I force myself to. But today, I have to go out and I have to do these certain errands. I got to get my medication picked up from the pharmacy, and it's difficult. You know, I know what it's like when you can't leave your house. I know what it's like when you feel alone and you feel a burden, or you feel like you're just letting everybody down. You know, today it's hit me just really hard that I have a lot of collabs that I got to do, and I've fallen so far behind. I've had, you know, some shirt sales and stuff from my website that I got to mail out, and you know, I've already put that on my list to do tomorrow because I can't do it today. It's taken me forever just to get here to 7-Eleven just to get a Red Bull because I need to get some caffeine in my system. Otherwise, I get a caffeine headache because I do drink a lot of caffeine. I know it's bad for me, and it's funny because, you know, I've had people go, well, the caffeine actually will affect your anxiety. It's really weird when you're ADHD. I can say caffeine affects you very differently than that. But not feeling depressed, just when you go through depression, I know a lot of people can relate, is like you have trouble taking a shower, you have trouble brushing your teeth, or getting like out of like 4-day-old clothes that smell old and crusty. And it's gross, and I get it. I've been there. I'm not there right now. I have the mad anxiety though. That's why I have my sweatshirt on, just because I like weight on me when feeling anxious. It brings me comfort, like the more that I have on me for whatever reason. It's just one of the tools that I use when I have trouble with my anxiety. And it's hard for me to share this side of me. I mean, if you see my other videos, they're usually really upbeat and I get really fired up and energetic. But I have my bad days too, like we all do. And it's okay to have bad days. And that's why I kind of wanted to share this, because I have to run through and do my errands, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, I don't want to go into any of these buildings. I don't want to see any of these people, and I have to go home and I have all this fucking work to do, and it's so fucking overwhelming. This used to be a trigger for me with my alcohol addiction, that when it got too much like this, I would just start drinking and numb it all. And now that I'm sober, I can't do that. And so it's finding all these different tools that I can use to help me get through it. You know, that's where like the clothing on me to get like weight and comfort around me is really important. Taking a shower is really important to me. Shaving my head, because yeah, I am bald in some spots, is important to me. But like my wristbands that I wear those because they help distract my brain. If I get really anxious, I play with it on my wrist. Or I don't know if anyone's ever played with like their wedding ring and stuff. You know, it helps. Those fidget spinners, you know, those actually help. I have my earphones so that when I go and do these errands right now, I can be distracted and listen to some music, and I don't have to worry about like people looking at me or trying to talk to me or say hi or anything like that. And even though maybe sometimes people are they don't realize it, that when you're suffering from social anxiety, like I might look normal on the out, and that inside you're freaking out, you're scared. I'm freaking out inside though, and it's okay to be scared. That's the biggest thing I can say. It's okay to be scared. You know, even like my wife this morning, I talked to her a little bit just to remind myself that I'm not a burden to her. My problems aren't just my own problems, and I'm not making them up, and they're not just stuck in my head. You gotta have that support around us, because it's hard. Like on my Twitter account, where I will share my day or stop my day and tell people how amazing they are, because we need those reminders. I also need those to distract myself from maybe the people around me at times, because if I talk to my phone, it's like easier than talking to anybody, and then feeling alone and feeling isolated, and then feeling scared. It's okay to be not okay sometimes. It's fucking hard sometimes, and it's okay. You're not alone in that. You're not alone in that at all. And just like today, I know that today will pass. I know that I'm gonna end up getting back home after these errands, and I'll get everything done that I needed to. I would shut down and not talk to anybody. I would shut down. I wouldn't even know how to reach out, you know, and that's why I do reach out videos, is let people know that it's okay and that you can reach out, and that it's okay to be not okay. We forget that so much, that it's okay to be not okay. We forget that there are other people out there struggling like this. I don't know about anybody else, but I find a lot of comfort in that. I find comfort in the fact of knowing that it's okay. I find comfort in the fact that there is support out there, and that, you know, doctors do make a difference. Support makes a difference. You know, finding the right medication makes a difference. It's really difficult. It's difficult for even when you're sad or when you're depressed and you have anxiety, or you even have a panic attack sometimes just to record and share it because you don't want it to burden other people. But you forget too sometimes that it does help bring awareness, and it helps to know that everyone's fucking human and that we all go through our own shit and we all have our own battles, because we forget that, and our brain tells us that, dude, you're the only one going through this, no one else understands. And it's bullshit, because we all do. We all understand, and we all have been through it in different forms. I always kind of pick on my wife a little bit because she suffers from anxiety too. And we'd call it a resting bitch face. I have a resting dick face. Like, I look like a dickhead. And it's not that I'm mean, and it's not that I'm not going to, that like it's my natural defense all of a sudden to kind of like deflect people away so I don't have to people, because I'm scared, actually. Well, I'm here at CVS to get my meds. They've texted me, let me know that if I don't pick them up here the next couple days that they're gonna send them back. So we gotta make sure we stay on top of our meds, and we gotta make sure that we do get out of the house, because if we don't, it's amazing how much stuff compounds. As you can see, I got my meds, finally. Luckily I don't. Make sure that, you know, you never run out of meds. You know, I get frustrated and beat myself up mentally just for forgetting to take them yesterday. I know better than that. I've been taking these for 18 years and I still get to the point sometimes that I forget them. So here's my grocery list for the store. My wife will do these so I don't screw up. You know, it's cute. And one of the things I can say is, if you have somebody in your life, do little notes for them like that I love you. Definitely makes your day a lot easier when you're having a bad day. Made it to the store now. I'm gonna go put on my headphones and do my shopping list. I had a little self-pep talk to get through this, to get it done. Just remember, if you're struggling out there, I feel for you. We can do this though. Biggest message I can have, no matter if you're going through anxiety, depression, just every victory is a victory. This wasn't easy for me to do, go through today. It's still morning time. I'm gonna be able to get all the rest of my stuff done. It's okay to have anxiety. It's okay to have anxiety attacks, panic attacks. It's okay to be not okay. I wanted to share that, and I hope that it lets you realize that it's okay. I hope that it lets you realize that you're not alone in your anxiety. You're not alone in the battles that you wage. There's, you know, we look all around us and we always see people and we think they're doing so well, and we all have our own challenges. You're not alone. I appreciate sharing this with you. I appreciate you watching it. I hope that you find some strength from it, and just knowing that it's okay, and it's okay to be not okay. I thank everybody who's subscribed to my channel. This has grown into something special, and I wish I could just sit and talk to everybody individually and just say, hey, you can do it, and we can do it together, because we can. You guys are awesome, and I love and appreciate the interaction, and believe me, it helps a lot with my mental health even. Just knowing that I can help make a difference in somebody's lives, because people helping people does amazing things. Doing a lot better, thankfully. I'm going to get some food in my stomach and keep tackling the day. Luckily, work has been really good so far, and just been able to get a lot done now, thanks to, you know, getting my medication back in my system, doing a checklist, and a lot of the tools that I use when my days do get thrown off. Again, you guys are awesome. You're not alone. We got this together. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button. Love to have you along with me on the journey. Love to have you with me every single day, just knowing that we can do it and we can make a difference.